everybody. Sometimes when you're running out of time and you haven't had time to do any Pilates, I do a quick half an hour power Pilates session, which is exactly how I feel like at the moment, as I haven't had time to do much this week. So I'm going to start sitting up, rolling down through my back into my neutral spine. Just get a couple of breaths here, draw the heels towards the bottom a little bit, nice and comfortable. And just rock the pelvis forward and back. And that lovely lilting feeling. And just in between the two movements is where you're going to finish, into your neutral spine. And just focus your breath pattern on a nice inhalation through the nose. And a nice exhalation through the mouth. Just to calm the body down. And again, inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Okay, so power Pilates, I'm going to whiz through some exercises in half an hour. Off we go. So pressing down on the hands, coming into your tabletop position. Relaxing the feet, relaxing the knees. Float those arms up towards the ceiling and then pop them behind your head, but you must be able to see your elbows out of the corner of your eyes. Slightly imprint the lower back into the floor. Exhale, slowly coming up and look through your legs. We're going to reach that leg away, flex the foot as we bring that leg straight up, point it away and then come back. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So while we do this, we've got to try and maintain the upper body's height. We've got to try not to dip down with that upper body. And reach away, flex the foot, and then come back. Lifting up as high as you can and making sure the shoulders are away from the ears. And then last two. Exhale. Really push that heel up towards the ceiling as you lift that leg up. And then release. Going straight into roll over. Taking those legs up to the ceiling. Exhale. Roll over. Separate the legs. Roll through the spine, nice and slowly. Straight into double straight leg stretch. Arms go behind. Point those toes. Lengthen the legs away. Don't go very far down if your back is hurting. And then release back down. Roll over. Exhale. Separate the legs. Feel that reach from the fingers all the way through to the toes and heels. And then release through the spine nice and slowly. Bring the legs together, arms go behind the head. Slowly release those arms down, those legs down even. Flex the feet as you come back up. And slowly roll down. One more time. Push onto the hands. Roll over. Separate the legs. Roll down. Nice and gently through the spine, bring the legs together. Arms go up and behind your head. Lengthen the legs. And exhale back up, bending the knees. Straight into crisscross. Look at your back elbow. Hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And again, shoulders away from your ears. And stay with the height of the body. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And last two. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. And release down. Lengthening the legs away, straight into roll up. I'm going to relax my legs first of all. Inhaling, arms are going to face each other. I exhale, roll up, flex the feet, turn the palms, And imagine I'm pressing down on an imaginary spring here. I'm going to roll down through my back, reaching away through my feet, through my fingers, all the way back down, relaxing the legs. Number 2, inhale, exhale, slowly coming up, flex the feet, come into your lovely C curve. This time I've got my hands facing each other and I'm going to imagine I'm squeezing a spring in between, or there's a magnet in between the hands. So instead of going like this, it's going to draw. I'm trying to resist that magnet there. And then rolling back down through the back, vertebra by vertebra, slowly coming back down and back. One more time, inhale. Relaxing those legs, exhale. Come into that C curve. This time, can we reach that left arm back? Or your right arm, it doesn't matter. Slowly back down. And then reach the other side. Look along that arm to your thumb. Back to the centre. And then come up to a nice seated position. I want you to put your hands so they face up to the ceiling. Nice and tall. Bring your arms forward. Take your arms back. You're balancing an imaginary glass of water on your head. You cannot move. It's just your arms moving. And if you feel a little bit uncomfortable in that position, you can bend your knees. Last time. Bring the arms forward. Bring the arms back. Take them all the way up to the ceiling. Can you reach and grab those hands? Reach up as far as you can. Lengthen that spine. And then roll down through the back into leg circles. So the right arm's going to come up. The arm's going to go out to the side. We're going to inhale down, exhale up. Not overly pointing the toe or overly flexing the foot. 3, inhale down, exhale up. Really keep centered here. It's only the leg that's moving. And the other way. Inhale down, exhale up 1. Inhale down, exhale up 2. Inhale down, exhale up 3. Feel really nice and loose in your hip. Last 1 and 5. Flex that foot. Walk the hands up the back of the legs, not legs. Bend the elbows. Bring your nose towards your knee. Feel that beautiful stretch at the back of the leg. If it's easier for you, you'll feel more comfortable, bend the other knee. And then release down. Arms go out, other leg comes up. Inhale down, exhale up. Again, remember, shoulders are away from your ears. You're inhaling on the way down, you're exhaling on the way up. And you're not overly pointing or flexing the foot. But one more repetition. And the other way. You're looking up at the ceiling. And imagine there's a mirror on the ceiling. And you can see your body in the mirror, but the only thing moving is your leg. Knees staying still, torso staying still, head, shoulders staying still. Last one. And hold it there. Flex the foot. Walk your hands up the back of the leg. Bring your nose towards your knee. And again, if you feel more comfortable, bend that right knee. Make sure you're not hunching up with your shoulders. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. And then release down. Come up into shoulder bridge now. Feet flat on the floor, arms lengthening towards the heels. Imprint the lower back into the floor, peel the spine off. Lovely mobility for the spine. We're going to push the left heel into the floor and take the right leg up to the ceiling. Power, down and up. Draw a straight line, down and up. Last one, down and up. Now hold it there and rotate rotate the ankle 3 times one way and 3 times the other way. And then release it down. Do not go down. Try and maintain the same height for both hips. And take the other leg up. Power down. Exhale up 1. And 2. And 3. Hold it there. Rotate again. 2. And 3. Everything else is staying still. And just see if this ankle is looser or is it a little bit stiffer than the other side. Release that foot back down to the floor. Give yourself a lovely stretch now. Back of the palms going to the floor and then melt the spine back down into the mat as you roll back down. One more time, but this time bring your legs together. Squeeze the knees and ankles, lengthen the arms away. Imprint the lower back into the floor, squeeze those glutes. Connect with the abdominals, hips stay level. This time we're going to go walking. Lift it up into tabletop and pop your leg down. Into tabletop and pop your leg down. Every time you come back down, make sure the knees and ankles are coming together. Nice and precise. Last one each side. Keeping the hips nice and lifted. And release, take those arms up, take them back. Can you reach, link them together, reach them away again. Bring the arms all the way back down. Still squeezing those ankles and knees together as much as you can. And slowly imprint the back all the way back down. And release. Rolling onto your side now. Let's do a little bit of planking. Okay, you can keep your knees bent if you want to, or straighten them, all right? I'll do the first 2 bent, and then I'm going to straighten my knees. So elbow must be underneath the shoulder. You're going to lift up and look up at that arm and reach it over. Extend that top leg. Stay here, try and make that line, and then bring the leg in, take it out. Bend the knee in, take it out. 2 more. Bend the knee in, take it out. Last one. Bend the knee in. Everything else staying still, just your leg moving out. And then release down. If you want to do it with straight legs, looks a little bit different. Obviously, straighten the legs. And push into your elbow. Lift up and over. Lift the leg up. Bend the knee. Push it out. This is much harder for your core, your legs, your arm. Got 1 more. Bring the knee in, take it out, and release down. Counter stretch, bend both knees, and just twist round slightly. Look over your shoulder, so that lovely rotation in your spine. We're going to then go onto all fours. I haven't forgotten, we will go on the other side for the plank. Going to go into all fours, just come up into a cat position, push into those elbows, and release down. 1 more time, hunch up into the lovely cat, really push away onto those hands. And then release down. Take your hand, 1 hand print in front, bend your knees. Going to lift the knees just off the floor, drop the shoulder blades down the back. You're going to shoot your body forward into leg ball prone and back. And again, nice diagonal and back. Make sure this isn't happening. Your bottom coming up, the bottom and the hips glide forwards and down. We have 1 more. Glide forwards, we hold it there. We lift the leg up, bring it in. Lift it up, release. Other leg, up. Bring it in, up, release. 1 more each side, up, Bring it in, up, release. Last one, knee to chest. And then from here, guide yourself down to the mat. Bend the elbows, knees down if you need to. Straight into back work. So let's reach the arms forwards. Nose just off the floor. And let's go into our flutter kicking part of swimming. So nothing's happening with the arms at the moment. My shoulders are up by my ears at the moment because I'm giving myself a little bit of a stretch. Drawing my belly away from the floor. Then I'm going to add my arms. Opposite arm, opposite leg. A lot of people don't like this exercise. We're very, very weak in our backs. So this is very good for you. You don't have to lift the leg very high. And you might want to just do legs by themselves or arms by themselves. Last one. And release. Elbows down by your side. Come up. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch now. Bring those bottoms down towards the heels. Drop the head. Enjoy the stretch. And then coming up. You can either reverse round or come to the other side. Onto your elbow. Bending those knees. Going to lift up, hips straight up to the ceiling. Elbow underneath the shoulder. Lift up and over. Extend that top leg. And bend it in. Take it back. It's just going the same position as your bottom leg, but imagine there's a ball in between, so there's that sort of gap there. That's 4, hold it there, reach away, and come back down. This time if you want straight legs, straighten them out, lift up and over, lift the top leg, bring the knee in, take it out. Lot of stability needed here. And 3, and 4, this is hard and challenging, and release, that's why I've called it Power Pilates. And then counter stretch, rotate that spine. Look over that back shoulder. And then release. Coming forward, and slightly on the diagonal so you can see. You can roll up a towel if you need to, or roll up your mat to give your pelvis a little bit of a tilt for this one, if you want to. Sitting up nice and tall, arms the same V shape as your legs, right? I don't want them out here, I want them here. They're going to remain in that position as you twist, as though you're holding a parcel, and you're twisting and you're giving that parcel to somebody else. Then you pop that back hand behind you and you reach that front arm forwards. Nose is going to go down towards your knee, but you're going to keep the opposite butt cheek on the floor. Knees stay facing up to the ceiling. And we come back up to that V, hold that package. Come back to the center. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, give the package to that person on the other side. Other hand goes behind you. Reach forward. Looking down at that knee, keep the opposite butt cheek on the floor. Coming back up, hold that package again. And back to the center. Do it again. Bit more of a flow. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Take the package over to the other side. Reach it over. Coming back up. Back to center. And then release. Release the mat. Take the legs nice and straight. Arms straight behind you. Make sure you don't take them too far back. Okay, that's way too far back. And you can have your hands either facing inwards or outwards. All right, I prefer it outwards with my right wrist. So I'm going to go straight up And make sure I'm in that lovely diagonal line here. So I'm looking straight ahead. I'm not looking up to the ceiling and I'm not dropping my bottom down. Lifting up. Now if you find that really hard, you can bend your knees slightly. Alright? So connect with your abdominals. Hold it here. Lengthen through that chest. Open up the chest to the ceiling. And then if you want to, we lift the leg, bend it in, lift it up, take it down. Lift the leg, bend it in, lift it up, take it down. One more time. This time flex the foot. Up, bring it in, push it out. Other leg, lift it up, bring it in, push it out, lift up again, and release. You might want to just hug your knees after that one and drop your head down to the knees. In this position here, let's just do a little bit more mobility for the spine. Just lift the toes off, straight into rolling. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Try and balance at the top. Inhaling back, exhaling up. Last two. Inhaling back. Again, shoulders down the back, no creeping up to your ears. Last one. And hold it here. You're going to slowly lower down in this position. Hold it as high as you can. We're going to go into single straight leg stretch. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 2. If your neck hurts, just pop your head on the floor. And it's very easy in this position to make those toes twist. So make sure the big toe is in line with the little toe. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it here. And then straight into double leg stretch. If you're bad for bad back, just take the legs not as far down. 4, last one. 5, and release. Down, relax the head, side to side. And then come up into a sitting position. Take the body back a little bit. And then arms are going to go to the side again. Now then we're going to come forward and imagine you're in water. I want you to push the water away from you and then clasp the hands behind and open out the chest. And then come back forward and clasp the hands in front. Give yourself a little bit of more of a stretch here. Stay in your lovely C curve. Take the arms back, push that imaginary water back. Clasp the hands, opening up the chest. Last time, coming forward. Clasp the hands. And then let's go all the way up to the ceiling. Reach nice and tall. And then release back down. Okay, last exercise. Press ups and plank, just to finish with. So you're going to start in your press up position, bending the knees, coming up into your lovely diagonal position here. Put the knees down if you need to. You're going to do a press up, all the way back up, straight into a plank. You're going to hold it here for 10 seconds, nice and still. Really make sure that core is switched on and you're looking in between those arms. Another 8, 9, and 10 seconds. Take the hand up, back onto the mat, back into your diagonal position. 1 press up. Inhale down. Exhale up. This time take the other elbow forward. Down. Down. Hands together if you want to. This time in this position, drop your right hip down. Keep the left one where it is. And then, left hip, right hip, left hip. A little bit of rotation there. in the spine. Makes the time go quicker. Last one. This is the hardest bit. Coming back up into that press up position. Really press into those hands and go slightly forward, slightly back. Slightly forward, slightly back. Last one. Forward and back. Bend the knees and release down. From here, little stretch. Just loop that hand through the arm. Just give yourself a little bit of rotation there. And then the other side. Loop it through the arm. Hand on top of the other hand. And then coming back up. Bit of a stretch to finish with. Hands on the thighs. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Hold it there. Lift the back knee. Pop the knee down. Reach that leg. Stretch it out. Nose towards your knee. And then the other side. Last time. Last stretch. Come up. Hold on to the thigh. Drop yourself down. Lift the knee off the floor. Lovely hip flex and stretch this. Slowly down. And flex the foot. Feel that in, lovely stretch in your hamstrings. And come forward.